feels so good to sling an arrow. I burned the ridge this morning. We've got a little bit of movement up on top. I don't know exactly if I'm in the right spot for as much movement as possible, but there definitely is some tracks in here. Definitely some a little bit of rubs and everything. I'm pretty sure we've got another batch of acorns that are dropping. The white oaks are dropping right now. We're gonna stick it out probably for till 10:30, 11 o'clock. And then get down and regroup, move this camera, and see if we can get something, and then we'll come back up here another time. But yeah, stay tuned to see if we can put a doe or a buck on the ground. Hopefully a buck, but if a doe goes by, I probably will take her. Let's see what happens. Let's go. First kill out of a saddle, baby. She was on to me. I had to move the camera perfectly. Dude, it feels so good to sling an arrow. I knew it probably wasn't gonna be a buck situation. All right guys, I got down hot now, so I need to go get her. Pretty sure she crashed down the hill, which is actually good for me because I don't have to drag her out. She just went all the way down the hill and I can actually drive up to her. So got my arrow. There is some really good blood on here, bubbly blood and a little bit of liver, I believe. I think my shot was a little bit high, but it could be perfect, I don't know. We're gonna go down here, see if we see this doe, and we're gonna clean her out and take her to the processor. All right, so we got our doe back from the processor, as you just saw in the video. This is the, was this the tenderloin or the backstrap? It's tenderloin.
You told me tenderloin.
Tenderloin. And what we're gonna be doing is showing you guys how to actually grill it properly to medium rare. A lot of people overdo it and it ruins the taste. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is the olive oil. Usually everybody uses olive oil just for the backstrap, and it's pretty fast. But we're gonna coat it both sides. Use a little bit on both sides of your smaller portion. And then from there, salt and pepper. Over here, Eli. This is my salt and pepper. All right, one take.
Salt Bay.
Salt Bay. And you want to get a lot more salt than you think because it's going to come off in the cook. Just because once all the moisture comes out of it, it's just going to throw away all that salt that you put on it. So don't be afraid to use a little bit more than usual. Okay, wash my hands. Next, again, this is the most simple recipe ever. Salt, pepper, favorite rub, could be any of your rubs, right? Over the top. We're gonna do both of these differently. That's a lot. We're gonna use them on this too. Okay,
Now, this is a trick that I don't know if anybody knows, but instead of using mustard or olive as a binder, we're gonna put honey on this one, okay? So what happens is when the honey actually burns off on the grill, it crystallizes and it makes a crazy bark. So that's what we've been doing for most of our doe meat for the past year. A little bit of honey, so a little bit more seasoning. Just like that. Look, that's how easy it is. You're done. Next, grill. One take. Come on, Will. Let's go. Will, get your flashlight out. You show them the dead squirrels we killed today. Will's killed today.
Not to clean those up.
Get that thing piping hot, probably to about 500 degrees. And you're gonna literally put this thing on horizontally. Make sure the grill marks are pressed in there. And shut it. Okay, so the key to this is to not overcook. So right now we have it about 500 degrees. And we're probably just going to be cooking it for 5 to 8 minutes, depending on what the cook looks like underneath the tenderloin. So we're gonna wait on that, flip it once, and then let it rest for about 20 minutes. It's gonna cook while it rests, so that's gonna be make sure we have a perfect internal temperature. We're gonna check it. Go ahead, Eli. And it should be looking like this. Supposed to gray out on both sides. So this one's our thin one. So it's key just to hit this probably for about another 5 minutes, then take it off. This is our thick one, so probably about another 8 minutes. They should have grill marks like that. Oh, there's our form. And then we're gonna shut this thing.
A few moments later.
So pulled them off, let them rest for about 10 to 15 minutes, and they should be medium rare internal. Yep. Look at that. Ooh. All right, let's try the big one. This would be a little bit more red, so I'll just cut it straight in half. Look at that. Salt, pepper, your favorite seasoning, honey for binding. 10 to 15 minutes both sides together. Hold on. 10 to 15 minutes together. And then you pull it out, let it rest for 15 minutes, and you should have medium rare. It should be internal, probably about 135.
You forgot about
that. First video of the year. Right, Meg? You want to do a test?
What test?
No, I will actually. No! No, I'll throw up.
All right. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for today. Thank you so much for just all the blessings you give us and just having the opportunity to harvest animals around our farm and just please bless the food and nourish your bodies today. Amen. So, taste test. Best meat on the planet. Good.